Now that we have 2 layers though, what's the appropriate approach we should take? Well, we could do a few things. We could make another smart object, so it'd be a smart object and a smart object. If we want to do destructive edits, we could simply do a Control-Alt-Shift-E, and that will create a flattened duplicated layer. Keep in mind, this is going to balloon in size as the longer we work on these. So if you're having memory issues, again, I'm okay with you knocking the resolution down to 150 earlier on so that you can have an easier time with your processor and your memory. Let me show you something that I think is pretty cool. I'd like this to be non-destructive, so I'm going to convert to Smart Object. And I'm going to go to Filter, Lens Correction. Now, Lens Correction is pretty neat. It has the ability to do a vignette effect. So first you want to turn off all the auto corrections and go to the Custom tab. So let's turn off all those. Well, we've only got the one, that's fine. And now we'll come over to the Custom tab. And under there, we can add the vignette, or we should be able to. All right, default, there we go. Geometry, okay. Transform, all right. Okay. All right, that's not actually the vignette effect. I've gone into the wrong section, but I do love that so much. So this is distortion. Rather than removing distortion, you can add more or less. And then you can fix the fringes, the yellow and the green and the red and the blue, which can occur on cameras, but we don't have that since we made this by default. You can also create a tilt to things, which can be really fun. You can angle stuff too, so you can have a blast with this and scale. But what we're really after though is still the vignetting effect. Here it is, right in the middle. For some reason I missed that and grabbed the wrong thing. The amount allows you to do it darker or lighter, and that's just a fade around the side. That's really all a vignette means. Let me knock this warped perspective off and set all of these back in. Sorry, so you can have some pretty crazy transformations right off the bat. And if you have a lot of these to reset, just hold down the Alt key. And that's optional on the Mac. That will give you the ability to reset it. I'm just noticing I can't see everything. Hold on. There we go. All right, I can see it now, so I imagine you can as well. It's just kind of flying blind there. So the Alt key on all these menus will allow you to reset it to the defaults. All right, so I just want vignette. So you can make it lighter or you can make it darker. I tend to like the darker vignette. And then you can change where your midpoint is, and that's essentially the overall brightness. Tell it okay. Voila, and it's a simple vignette effect, which is a good way to reduce information. That's something you're going to have to do a lot actually in this assignment, is just get rid of excess information that you don't need. All right, see you next video.